Hello everybody, it's me, Cattyface Punny, here with another tutorial. This is a tutorial for an iterator plushie. On the screen now is the pattern I used. You should be able to screenshot it and print it out. However, if you don't want to screenshot it, I will have a link to a Tumblr post with the picture in the description. This tutorial is specifically for Pebbles, but I implore you to create any other iterator or even your own OCs with this tutorial. Before we start, I would like to humbly request that if you do end up making something, could you please show it to me? I really want to see it, please! This is all of the supplies you're going to need. You're going to need fabric, stuffing, scissors, thread, pins and needles, and a marker. You start out by taking all of the body pieces, which are shown here, and then drawing them onto the fabric. You only need one of the front body pieces and the bottom body pieces, but you're going to need 2 of the back body pieces and 4 of the head petals. Also, make sure that the back body pieces are mirror images of each other. Put the head petals away for now because we're going to start with the body. You need to sew the legs of the bottom body piece to the legs of the front body piece by placing them on top of each other, but make sure you only sew the leg part. Here's another example that shows sort of where you want to sew. Once you have that done, you want to sew the arm of the front body piece to the arm of the back body piece, and then you can do the exact same thing with the other side. Once that's done, it should look like this in the front and this in the back. At this point, you can sew the 2 back body pieces to each other. Now, all that's left to do is to sew the bottom to the back body pieces. And then this is what it looks like when you're done with that. Then you can simply turn it inside out and stuff it, and you're done with the body. Also, if you wanted to add any special features like bells or weights or squeakers, then now would be the time. Now it's head time! You can start by placing the petals on top of each other and then sewing one of the sides. And you just do that over and over again until you finish the thing. But make sure to leave a little hole in the side so you can still turn it inside out. Wow! Now you just stitch it onto the body! Now that that's over, it's clothing time. Similarly to the body, you need 1 front clothing piece and 2 back clothing pieces that are mirrored to each other. You start by sewing the backs of the back clothing pieces to each other, and then you can just sew them onto the front piece. But make sure not to sew the sleeve together. When it's done, it should look like this, and you should just be able to slip it on to your guy. Okay, it's antenna time. They're pretty simplistic. You need 4 pieces, and then you can just put them on top of each other and sew them. They're very simple. Then you can sew them right on. Then you gotta cut out 2 little circles and also just sew those on, and those are the eyes. His head dots are kind of small, so you don't have to do them, or you could like embroider them or draw them on. It doesn't really matter, but I sewed them, and yeah. Here he is, he's done. I put a squeaker in him. Yay! Okay, the video's over now. If you want to criticize me, then you can. I want to be able to make tutorials better, and yeah. So, see ya.